Well, welcome. I'm super excited to be doing this Discover Zyia in the month of December. I know it's a crazy busy time. It's holiday season for a lot of people, but we still feel like it's important to still come and talk to you guys and share our hearts and bring some holiday cheer. We had talked about that earlier and how much people just really need that right now. So that's what we're trying to do. My name's Erica Harold, and I'm the founder of our team Zyia Fire, along with some of these amazing leaders that you're going to hear from tonight. And we've been doing this type of a call for over a year now, just to really share our hearts and tell you guys a little bit more about who we are as individuals, but also about our team and our own special community and what we have to offer, because it's truly one of a kind. And I love hearing from all of these ladies. So we have tons of co-hosts on. We also are going to be answering questions in the chat. So feel free to ask questions in the chat. Make sure to drop your name and who invited you there. We'd love to know. We'd love to know where you're from. Anything that you want to tell us, we would just love to have it in that chat. So make sure you do that. And let's see. I feel like that's about all that I have to say, which is super short and sweet. But we're going to kick off this call. I'm going to hand it over to my girlfriend, Shelly, and she's going to tell us. I'm just so excited that you guys are all here. So welcome.
Hi, my name is Shelly Smith, and I have been a rep with Zyia for a year and a half now. I joined in July of 2019, and I basically kind of started on a whim. I had a pair of leggings and a bra, and I pretty much just asked, how can I become a rep? How can I sign up? I was so super excited. I saw the potential in this business, and I saw exactly what Zyia could bring me. I'm a numbers person. My husband and I own our own business. I'm a busy mom of two little kids. Right now they're 4 and 2. I have lots of stuff going on in my life. So I didn't necessarily need anything more. I didn't need to add anything to my plate, but I definitely saw the potential with Zyia, and I wanted to add that to my life, right? I thought a community of women could be really fun. And so I just kind of dove in, and I started off a little bit slower, but I was really doing awesome things with the business. And I saw just how fun this really was. I was able to go to my first summit in Salt Lake City in September of last year. So at about a month and a half in, and I got to know a lot of the great gals on the team and met some really wonderful people that I wouldn't have met otherwise. And I was enjoying the heck out of it. So come January, I was really starting to build my business, and I was able to put a little bit more time and effort into my business, my Zyia business. And fast forward a little bit, in May of this past year, so about 9 months in, I had hit executive level within the company, and I was able to really pull away from my full-time job. My husband and I own a meat processing facility, and through COVID, you can imagine it's been pretty busy. We about doubled, almost tripled our business just throughout this crazy time. And so my Zyia business had also grown, and I felt the need to really just stay home 3 days a week and focus on that. So I was able to do that. Come to find out, it was actually a blessing in disguise, because over the summer, I was diagnosed with some health issues and multiple sclerosis. And so now Zyia has really become a way for me to pay my medical bills and focus more attention on my health and my own life by staying at home and focusing on my needs. So Zyia and my why has changed 110% since I joined, but I wouldn't change being here for the world. And I'm so incredibly happy that I am here with all of you and able to share my story. I really, really enjoy this company and all of the women that I've met along the way, and everything that it's offered to me and given my family. So I am just going to go ahead and pass it on to my girl, Chrissy, and let her kind of tell you a little bit about her.
Hello. Thanks for joining us this evening. My name is Chrissy, and I am a 3rd grade teacher. This is my 10th year in education, and I've always been super passionate about education and impacting students. But after 4.5 years of undergrad and 2 years spent on a master's degree, I'm about $100,000 in debt, no exaggeration. So paying $1,000 in student loans every month, I have tried to do every side hustle imaginable to reduce that debt. So I have literally done, when I say imaginable, I mean, like I've done online surveys. I worked at a tanning salon. I tried flipping things on eBay, selling on Poshmark, tutoring. I was a focus group participant before for different like products that I had tried. And, none of those things were successful for me. But I always had my feelers out for an opportunity that I sensed would be successful. So that's where Zyia came in for me. My upline's name is Mindy. She's not on this call tonight, but she invited me to join her Zyia group, and we used to teach together. So I joined her group and kind of watched for a little bit, and then I ended up being a customer. And I love the leggings so much that I would just post pictures of myself at the gym in the workout clothes, like so many of us probably already do. And people started asking me about them and wanted the information. So I would start giving them Mindy's link to purchase. And so she just casually said, like, if your friends want to purchase, you're letting me make money and you could be making money. Like lots of your friends are asking you about these leggings. And I'm like, huh, okay. So a light bulb kind of went off in my head that, this could be something that I had been looking for because it's a part of what I already do in my life. So I jumped in, and so far that has been 100% true. So in just a year, I signed up. This is actually December 1st was my 1-year Zyia anniversary. So it's super exciting. But I've been able to do so much with my extra income. And, it's interesting because that's why I started with Zyia, but not really why I stayed. I've really gotten this far and stayed because of the ladies on this call. So the bonds that I've built without ever having met some of these ladies is really kind of unimaginable. So I even think about people that I talk to every single day that I have not met in person yet. It seems kind of silly to think about and to express, but it's so true. So I'm really excited that you were invited to this call by someone on this team because the leadership and the training and the support that you're going to get from Zyia Fire is truly unmatched. And you're really in the right place at the right time. So, welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you have any hesitations, we all probably had hesitations, but, we're all on here and we're all talking to you because we truly love what we do with Zyia. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Emily.
Good evening. My name is Emily Roberts, and I'm from North Carolina. I have not been with Zyia even a full month yet, but I do have a lot of experience in MLMs, and I also work full-time for Duke University in a research facility and do a lot of grant work. And as you know, COVID has put a little bit of a damper on things. Even in research facilities, my hours have been cut back. So along with COVID this year, I've been doing a lot of like weight loss things for myself and posting accountability posts. And so I'm already working out every single day, and I attended a couple of one Zyia party, and then hosted one myself. And I was like, this stuff is really great. Like, I really don't need any more clothes, but good gracious, like these are the best. So it was really a no-brainer after I actually got on my own Zyia Fire call to learn about the business. And also I have twins who are 6. They are in virtual kindergarten. So not only that, my husband is disabled. So we are all home, and it's crazy. And on top of that, we are in the middle of purging our home to go live as nomads in a camper and travel the US. So this was the perfect thing for me to add to my plate, like, because I need one more thing. Because of the fact that it's great money. It gives me the opportunity to work from anywhere. I'm working out every day, so I'm using the products every day. And I mean, just why not take the jump and be able to travel, have the clothes for my kids, for me and my husband, and get that financial freedom that I really need, but also supplement the income that I've lost. It's already given me so much confidence, and I feel like I can only share that with numerous more people as I travel. So Anna really reached out to me. She's my upline, and encouraged me to talk to you guys on this call. So from here, I'm going to pass it off to John.
Hi, everyone. I am new to Zyia, not new to Zyia, new to being a rep. This is day 7 for me. Signed up on December 1st. I have been a Zyia fan for a long time. So Amanda Olson, when I think my first article of clothing I bought, Amanda had like tagged Sydney and something. So I bought it from Sydney, and then Amanda signed up, and then I just started buying like crazy. I have more Zyia probably than a lot of reps because I am obsessed with it. And then Amanda, one of my very best friends from college, signed up as a rep underneath Amanda, and Amanda and I knew each other in college as well. And once she signed up, it just felt, yeah, go Hawks. Once she signed up, I really wanted to join as well. And I kind of started playing with the idea more. I have 10-week-old identical twin boys. So we are very busy here. And my husband and I recently decided that I would stay home. So we're in Billings, Montana, and I've been looking for daycare since I was about 5 months pregnant, and probably a little bit of a first-time mom, a little bit of my personality, just like really psycho about leaving the kids with anyone. And so I had done Rodan and Fields in the past, and I was good at it. I'm a salesperson by nature. That's what I did for my job before I started staying home 10 weeks ago. But I had done Rodan and Fields in the past, and when I did that, I just had a negative experience with it having to be, you have a recurring shipment that goes out and that kind of stuff. It was just hard, and it was really hard to get people to buy because it's not overly cheap. And so anyway, that I had a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth, so I wasn't I was hesitant about joining another direct sales company. And then I just really loved Zyia, and I really loved all my friends that did it, and they all really loved doing it. And so I was like, it really can't be that bad. And I was sending so many people like, you should buy this. Oh, I got this here. I was at Shields one time and a lady commented on my sweater, and I was like, oh, here, let me tell you how to get it. I was like, this is stupid. Why don't I do this for myself? So anyway, between the boys being here and me wanting to stay home with them, and also wanting to have secondary income still, and just to do something for myself. So I've always been very, very ambitious, very driven. The thought of not working, I've literally been an agency manager for the last 12 years. So the thought of not being the boss of something is pretty scary for me. So anyway, it just kind of was a perfect storm, and gave me the push I needed. And then with the 12 days of December, the first, they had a great kit, and SJ was like, if you want to do it. And I was like, let's do it. So here we are. And I've had a great week. So yeah, that's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing, and I love it. I waited for a long time. I don't know if anyone's in this spot, but I had a lot of pride around direct sales and the stigma with it, and how you like have to post a lot, and you like basically it was like wasn't cool enough for me, kind of, for lack of a better explanation. And then I kind of had this realization of like, am I too good to stay home with my kids? Am I too good to love my family? Am I too good to provide for my family? No. Well, then I'm not too good for direct sales. So that is what pushed me over the edge, and that's where I'm at. And I'm passing it to my girl, Katie.
Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. This is my first time on one of these calls, so I'm probably a little bit nervous, but yeah, I am Katie. I've been with Zyia for, just since August, so not that long either. There's a lot of us newbies on here tonight. So my why, as far as like what drew me into Zyia and kind of the reason why I nervously joined, and I'm so glad I did, along with so many other people, you know, COVID really affected our family. So my husband was kind of in and out of work for a while there, and I'm also kind of like what Dawn was saying, a new stay-at-home mom. So I have a 3-year-old and 3-year-old, and he's like 15, 16 months now. And it's been hard. It's just been really hard staying at home because I'm kind of like Dawn. I'm just one of those go-getters. I was in the healthcare field for years. I was a dental hygienist. So going from that, working all the time, to staying at home, not that it's a bad thing at all. I absolutely love this opportunity to be at home with my children. And that's just a bonus with this Zyia opportunity. You know, you really can have the best of both worlds. So yeah, the mixture of just COVID and wanting something for myself, because you give and give all day as a mom. So yeah, I actually joined before I even got my first Zyia item. So thankfully I got the clothes and I absolutely adore them, love them, and they're amazing. And so, yeah, I've just enjoyed every moment since I've started. It's been just the best community of women I think that I've ever been around. And when you're kind of isolated, being a mom through COVID, all this, it's just such a great place to be around, just this community of women. And throughout the month of November, December, with all the holidays and everything, it's everybody's online shopping. So this is definitely the business to be in right now. So sorry, I'm really nervous. I don't know why, but I think I'm going to pass it off to Kendra, and thank you all for watching.
Sorry guys, I had to unmute myself. So I am Kendra and I am from New Mexico, and I am honored and absolutely so excited to share my journey with you guys. I signed up for Zyia last December, so I just had my 1-year anniversary on December 1st. Can you guys hear me? Anyways, hopefully you can. So I just had my 1-year anniversary on December 1st, and I had attended a party last October. My sponsor, Beth, was hosting for one of my good friends who is now a part of my team. And so she had followed up with me and asked me how I loved my leggings. And of course I love them. And so she asked me if I had ever thought about doing what she did. And the truth was that I had thought about it a lot. I mean, being a legging lady, you have makeup people, you have Tupperware people, but leggings was just kind of my thing. And so I was super excited about it, and I jumped into the idea of it, but I kind of put it off because I was like, oh, well, it's kind of an investment and Christmas is coming and I'm just not sure that I can afford that right now. So I told her, well, let me get done with my Christmas shopping and get paid again, and I'll see where I'm at. And so I was laying in bed on the morning of December 1st, and I couldn't sleep. I was just thinking about Zyia. And so I went ahead and joined at 2 o'clock in the morning on December 1st. So I have been with Zyia for a year, and it's been absolutely amazing. the journey began there, and it's absolutely changed my life and my outlook completely. I didn't find instant success like some people do. I mean, some people come in and they're just there and they're find so much success, and I didn't. I came into a completely cold market. Probably within my community, like 99.9% of people had never even heard of Zyia. So I kind of had to introduce the product and the quality and just get people acquainted with the amazing product that I had fallen in love with. And so it took me a little while to find my groove, but when I did, I was so amazed at where it had taken me, and I enjoyed it so much. It's the best community of women. My team is absolutely amazing. I love the product. And then the main thing for me is what extra it gives me. Right now I'm in Fort Worth. I live in New Mexico, but I'm in Fort Worth at the Junior World Finals with my son. It's kind of given me an opportunity for that to be less of a burden and for me to enjoy it a little bit more, because I'm not having to worry about the financial piece of that so much. So we're here this week. And without Zyia, I can't say that I would necessarily have come and been so carefree about it all. But overall, I can just say that I'm so happy with the experience, the leadership, the resources that are available to become absolutely just the best you can possibly apply yourself to be. It's been just an incredible experience for me. And so last month I hit executive, which is something that I would have never dreamed that I would have ever done. And so that's been so much fun. And I just have the greatest team of women cheering me on and helping me get through and overcome any obstacles. And at the same time, I'm helping people to be confident in what they're wearing. I am confident in what I'm wearing. I absolutely love Zyia and everything that comes with it. And so the only thing that I wish at this point was that I had found Zyia sooner, and that I had joined, like you see these silly little memes that say like, tomorrow you'll wish you had joined yesterday or started yesterday or whatever. And that's like totally true. I wish that I had found Zyia sooner and that I had joined this opportunity sooner, because I would have totally taken advantage of that. It's been such an amazing experience. So yeah, it's super exciting. And I think Sydney, who is one of my amazing leaders and has helped me so much throughout the process, I think she's going to go ahead and take over from here. And thank you guys for listening.
Hi guys, I am Sydney. I have been with Zyia for about 2 years now. Before I get digging into my story, I just want to highlight these girls on this call. They're all so humble and haven't shared how freaking amazing they really are. We've got people from every background. Dawn joined 7 days ago, you guys. She has twin boys. We're in a pandemic. It's December. Everybody's crazy with Christmas shopping, and she's killing it already. Katie is out 3, I don't know how many months you're in now, Katie, but she hit huge goals in her first 3 months. Kendra just hit a huge rank. We are from all ends of the spectrum. We've all been in different amount of times. And the one common theme here is that we're all seeing success with this, and we're all one big community. So a little on my backstory. I am a ranch wife in South Dakota, living in the middle of nowhere with my 3 kids and my husband. I have a lot going on in my life. I have a lot of side gigs, a lot of irons in the fire. And when I first was presented this opportunity, I was full of excuses. I'm too busy. My sister already sells this. I'm not a salesperson, all the excuses. But then when I really think about that, they are just that. They were excuses. When I really got down to the real reason behind my hesitation in jumping in with this company, it was fear of judgment from others, fear of failure, fear of so many things. And that's okay. Everybody is full of fear. There is nothing wrong with that. But trust me when I say, when you join this community, you are getting just that. You're getting a community of women willing to help you out, love you where you're at, support you no matter what. But we're also here to push you and make sure that you succeed. We have all the tools set up for you to succeed. It's whether or not you're willing to put your excuses aside and put in the work. We're not a get rich quick scheme. Like, you have to put in the work, but we have the tools for you that make the work fun and easy, and we set you up for success. So if you think, you know, I'll go through all the excuses, oh, it's oversaturated, like, I promise you it's not. Like, if you go to Walmart and everyone is wearing Zyia, okay, maybe we've reached our saturation level. If you think you're too busy, you need to just really think back to like your why. And if you want this, if you really want this, if this is something you think you want to do, you'll make time. Like, you will make time regardless of how busy you are. And that's the best part about this business, is being able to work it into the pockets of your day, no matter how busy you are. If you think you're not a salesperson, you're wrong. We're not salespeople. We are not salespeople, okay? We may be selling leggings, but we're sharing, you guys, we're sharing these leggings, we're sharing these clothes, we're sharing this opportunity. And once you take the selling out of it and start sharing it, then big things can happen. A lot of times people are like, it's just not the right time. You know, we're in a pandemic, I'm busy, we're moving, I've just started a new job, all these excuses. Guys, there's never gonna be a right time. Never. Like, if you think back in your life, if I think back to a time in my life that would have been the right time, like, no, there's never going to be a right time. Like Kendra said, like, starting, I wish I would have started sooner. That is the biggest regret out of everyone that joins this company. So with that said, reach out to the rep who invited you here and talk to them and help them to help you dig deeper and find your why and find out what this can do for you. Skip the negative what ifs, like, put all of those negative what ifs aside, put that fear aside. I know that's hard to do, but maybe ask yourself, you know, like, well, what if I succeed? Like, how about some positive what ifs? What if this changes my family's life? What if I can pay off one single payment? Or like, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be the big scheme. Like, what if I can do all of these things? Think of the little things that it can do month by month, and then they continue to build. So with that, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We truly appreciate you guys listening in. We can't wait to bring you guys along on this journey with us and help you guys succeed in this business. So that's all I have. We're gonna wrap it up, and I hope everyone has a good night and a good Christmas.